2 days after the shocking and untimely death of American activist Charlie Kirk, the entire nation found itself glued to television screens for a moment that would become one of the most unforgettable live broadcasts in recent memory. It began as a solemn tribute at the White House, where President Donald Trump stood behind the podium to honor the life and legacy of a man whose passionate voice for change had touched millions across the country. Viewers expected a carefully prepared statement filled with the usual political formalities, but what unfolded was far more human and heartrending than anyone could have imagined. As the cameras rolled and the room fell silent, President Trump, known for his fiery speeches and unshakable presence, suddenly paused mid-sentence, his voice cracking under the weight of the loss. The president lowered his head, struggling to hold back tears, and for a long, breathless moment the world watched as he set aside politics and revealed the raw, unfiltered grief of a man mourning a friend. Gasps could be heard from the audience as he wiped his eyes and whispered that Charlie's courage and relentless belief in the American spirit had inspired even those who once opposed him. But the emotional turning point of the night belonged to Vice President J.D. Vance, who stepped forward after Trump's tribute to share a revelation that sent shockwaves far beyond Washington. With a trembling voice, Vance explained that Charlie had left behind a sealed letter and a video message, recorded just days before his unexpected passing, meant to be opened only if his life was cut short. Inside, Charlie expressed a plea not for sorrow, but for unity, urging Americans of every background to remember that hope is not found in political battles but in the simple acts of kindness and courage that connect us all. He challenged young people to build bridges instead of walls, to listen more than they speak, and to never give up on the dream of a country where compassion outweighs division. As Vance read excerpts of the letter aloud, many in the room, including hardened journalists and seasoned politicians, were seen wiping tears from their eyes. The message, filled with grace and quiet strength, reminded everyone that even in death, a single life can ignite a movement of love and purpose. Social media exploded within minutes, with hashtags honoring Charlie trending worldwide and millions sharing their own stories of how his activism had touched their hearts. In a time when bitterness and conflict often dominate the headlines, this unexpected moment of shared humanity cut through the noise, leaving viewers with a powerful lesson that the greatest legacy any of us can leave behind is not wealth or fame, but the courage to care for one another. Charlie's final words, revealed to the world by J.D. Vance, became more than a farewell. They became a call to action that will echo for years to come. If you liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe.